And welcome everybody here to section 3 of the collection. This is just known as hashtag GOT. This is all my Game of Thrones. And my Game of Thrones section is made up of pops, which you can plainly see. Rides, see pops over there. Rides right there. Rides, and then above it, movie moments as they're further up deluxes, which I will get to in a moment. These two pops right here of Khal Drogo and of the Dragon, they're from a new re-release. When House of Dragon came out, even though they're still called Game of Thrones, they're part of a new re-release of a few characters. Which makes me think that Game of Thrones pops are not done yet. And anybody who has Game of Thrones pops like me, hang on to them, because right now they may not be very valuable, but they will probably increase in value as more of the spin-off shows come out. And right now we have House of Dragon, and there's going to be at least one more spin-off coming out. So here I'll do a slow camera pan for everybody. This is my Game of Thrones section. You can see the pops, rides, movie moments, and the deluxe size. As you see the mountain, and further up there you see, sorry about the glare, but you see Hodor holding the door. If you remember the show, you remember what that's about. And further up there you see Jon Snow on the throne. Back when they're putting a lot of key characters on the throne. And towards the very top there you see Ned Stark on the throne. And beside him you see a mounted White Walker. Those are like deluxe sizes. So I'm in this section here, I'm only counting the pops. Nothing else. Only counting the pops. And I'll give you a grand total of pops here as soon as I move a few things out of the way. Coming back down here is also my little mystery mini section here, which you see there is one of the Night King's lieutenants in a different type of figure. And then mystery minis here, which I got Cersei and Tyrone. And then up there, I have Jon Snow and Arya. And also a different kind of Jon Snow character comes with a sword and a base, which I've kept in package. And this brings up a trivia question for everybody. Here's a two bonus trivia question for everybody. As you can see there's Jon Snow with his sword and Arya with her sword, even though her sword here is bent, but those are two mystery minis. Bonus question for this section here is two bonus questions. The first bonus question here is based on Arya and her little sword. First bonus question is, what did she call her little sword? If you know the answer to that one there, please send it to me in a DM or email. What did Arya call her little sword? Second bonus question here is, that's supposed to be Jon Snow holding his sword. And what happened to Jon Snow at the end of the show? Where did he go at the end of the show? That's the second bonus question. If you know the answer to one or both of them, please DM me or email me. Do not put the answer down in the comments. If I see anybody's answer down in the comments, I will delete them and you'll be disqualified from the giveaway. So DM me the answer or email me the answer. So now that I have given you bonus questions here, I will now pause the camera here because I have to take off these front pops here that are blocking the rest of them. Okay, everyone, back with you here again. So I've now moved the two front stacks here. So now you can see there Theon and Arya. Again, she's proudly holding her sword. That's like that a couple pops there. So again, the bonus question for Arya is, what did she call her sword in Game of Thrones? She gave it a very unique name. So there she is when she was disguised as a boy. Remember the show, you remember what I'm talking about. So now these are the pops here that were hidden by the other ones. Do a slow pan up. Remember, I'm only counting the pops in the amount that is in each section. Only the pops, not the rise, not the moments, not the deluxes. Only the pops. Only the pops. So that way it gets kind of confusing. Okay, there's a pan of all the pops. And this is a great movie moment there with Daenerys and Jorah late in the show's run, where they're surrounded by fire, fighting off people, and I think they're fighting off White Walkers and so forth. And then Jon riding Rhaegal, which is very unique there, that Rhaegal would trust anybody other than his mother to be on his back. And then the unfortunate scene there in which the Night King was able to resurrect Viseron and turn him against the heroes. Very unique pops. And for some reason, Funko called these pop rides. I guess because, in a way, they actually are riding the dragons. Now, if you look way back at my video collection, you'll see that when I got these two rides, I actually did bring them out of box for a review. But that's so far back in the collection that if you would like to see me bring these rides out of box again, and even more of them out of box, just simply comment on this video here. Please bring them out of box so we can see them again, do a new review now that you have more of them, because sometimes I did a review on these pops and deluxes and sometimes I didn't. So if you want to see me do a new review, please do let me know, and I will definitely look into it. Because the pops I removed here are from down there, so it'd be easy to bring these pops, the pop rides, out to do a review. So now I'm sure you're standing by with paper and pen in hand to write down the amount of pops in this section. Stay tuned. And I'm back. It's the magic of the pause button. Now I'm back here. I just had to put the pops back in place here. So the magic number in this section, first of all, you put down, so I got my finger in the viewfinder. There's my finger right there. You put down hashtag GOT, and the amount of pops in this section are 26. So write down 26. So this is section 3 completed now. Stay tuned for section 4 coming up. Check the description for links. Thank you to our patrons. This channel established June 2019.